Ishowspeed just ended his stream and it took him like 3 hours to end his stream. He's been doing a IRL stream in real life. Yeah, that's what IRL means. And he's been going around the United States for 35 days straight, subjugating us to his nipples and his sleep and his feet. And no doubt people have been taking pictures, screenshots, and selling them on eBay or some dark web. But no, he spent 3 hours. He took 3 hours to say Green Apple, only to introduce us to his new television show called Speed Goes Pro. Am I the only one that's upset about this? I know, probably. That's my Moist Critical impersonation. I've been watching a lot of him. There's no dig at him. I was watching Speed stream and I was like, it did take him forever to end it, and I'm like, man, I got stuff to do. I gotta take a shower. I gotta go to bed. I'm like, I'm 32 years old watching this dude stream, but it sucked me in, and it's like he's gonna say it. He's gonna say it, and I was like, Moist Critical. I could see Moist Critical making a video like this. Like it took him 3 hours to end his stream, and I thought it was funny, but I had mixed feelings about Speed getting his show because it's Hollywood. It's mixing social media influencers with Hollywood. And he has built up his 40 million subscribers or more, 46 million, I think, or 44 million now. 44 million, like 600,000, something like that, last I seen. But he has built up this following all by himself, only to go work for somebody else. And in my mind, that doesn't seem right. And he's probably seeing it as a bigger opportunity, but is he seeing it as he needs them? Because in my mind, he's done all this stuff himself. He doesn't need Hollywood people. He doesn't need anybody. He could do it himself. If he wants to go make movies or go talk to sports people, he could do it. But is this all like a racket? Is this all like, who and can he be blacklisted if he didn't agree to this? I mean, I don't know. I mean, I think why don't he go team up with Kai Cenat and build stuff together with him? I see Kai Cenat is working with famous people, and that's good for them. No hate at all, but are these people making them feel like they need them? I'm not saying that is the case, but if it is going on, it's a shame because these young men have built up such outstanding followings all by themselves. They don't need anybody. They didn't need anybody. They still don't need anybody. And I think that happens in a lot of Hollywood type stuff. They get the actor, the artist, to feel like you need them, when in reality you're the star. And the more like rappers get exploited all the time. They sign deals and they get exploited. It happens in the music industry all the time. And I don't think anybody should get exploited. And I get a little weirded out about mixing Hollywood, because it's like people kind of went away from that and was like, we're tired of these people that you're propping up and say these are the people that are stars and these are the people that you got to look up to and these are the people that are going to be famous. We started making our own people famous, random people famous for whatever it is, and then it feels like it turned into just the same thing. The sponsors came in, and of course you need sponsors, but just because you have sponsors don't mean you got to be controlled. And you know I'm not a genius when it comes to this, but it just seems like it's going in the same direction. Next thing you know, they're going to try to make laws like the FCC and stuff, have the FCC for YouTube. If they take away Section 230, I mean, what's going to happen? I don't know. It's crazy times. It's the Wild West. I don't know what's going to happen, but I fear when influencers or these famous people start mixing in with what we've traditionally called, Hollywood and stuff like that, and mainstream. Why not keep it underground? Why not do it yourself? Um, a lot of these products that influencers come out with, you think they do it all themselves, but they don't. Like Prime, it's a big part owned by Logan Paul and KSI, but they don't own it. They're more of like the face of it. They own a big percentage, and they're part owners because they own that percentage. But you know, it's some other company doing it behind. It's like they're like the face of it, and I think Mr. Beast probably does his own stuff, but the more control you have of your own businesses, your own, network and your own infrastructure for your businesses and the ways you make money, the more of it you are in control of and you own, I mean, the more you're going to be independent. You're not going to need random people coming out to try to suck everything they can out of you. And if you blow up too fast, are you aware of that? Are you going to be aware of all that? Are you going to think like that? Especially if your life is so fast paced. Are you really thinking like that? Are you aware of all these blood sucking ticks or whatever that come out of nowhere that try to take, leech off you? Blood sucking leeches coming to leech off your fame, your fortune. I mean, it could even be your whole own family. It's a shame. But, and sometimes, they get you to turn away from your family and convince you that the family only wants your money and the family doesn't care about your best interests. And, you know, it's, I wish I hope the best for Ishowspeed. I mean, he's my number one, like streamer as far as all the streamers, the young streamers. He's definitely my favorite. I feel like he has the most potential. And I just was excited to see what he did on his own. And hopefully this doesn't, change what he can accomplish. Hopefully he doesn't go more, um, mainstream, but it's everybody's kind of mixing in. Every big influencer is starting to mix in with, mainstream. It's just, I don't want to sit here and try to think of examples, but I'm sure you guys could think of some where famous people are now coming on podcasts. It's all mixing in. And, it's okay if the world's like, they cross every now and then, but I'm just worried about them combining and what that means for social media. And, is it going to be gatekept? Is it already gatekept? I don't know. I think about that sometimes, and I said, like 1,000 times. So I think that's my cue to end it. So I hope you guys got something out of that. Let me know what you think. I just wanted to make a quick video about it because, like I said, I'm proud of Ishowspeed. It's freaking awesome what he did. Definitely a supporter of him over any other streamer, really. And I was just saying, like, he did it all himself, and now he's doing this with other people, and hopefully, it's good. Hopefully, it's a good thing for him. And I wish nothing but the best for him, and I hope the best for anybody who's stuck in like blowing up or in a situation where you could be taken advantage of. So with that being said, thanks for watching, and as always, stay safe and take care of yourself.